Hello everyone, this is Rocket Dog Roleplays, and I will be showing you today how I make pony. So, this is a fanful of mine, a Twilight Double Diamond ship. He is named Archimedes Star Swirl because Twilight's a nerd. and he is going to be in my next gen fanon. So there's something very interesting about this character. He is a pegacorn, or at least a partial pegacorn. He does not have the alicorn aspect in him because he is not Earth Pony at all. However, there was some sort of gene mutation in him that caused him to start growing a horn, but it never fully grew and never had the potential to be able to be compatible with magic. So I'm going to show you how I draw ponies. This is going to show you how I shade and everything, so here we go. Okay, so the first step is going to be the sketch. This was my sketch. Believe it or not, that's actually what my sketches look like. They're not very messy, surprisingly. And next, I'm going to show you that I bring down the opacity to about 28%. This allows it to be much easier when tracing, and I prefer to have my sketch in color instead of black, so it's less confusing. Next, I'm going to use my pen fade in, fade out. I'm going to put it to 3.8, and I draw the the outline. So next off, I'm going to take my pen, and the thicker version of the pen, the 4.2, is going to be used to do things like the eyebrows and the top eyelash and stuff. And I also fill in any black spots that need it. But I do not draw the eye. Next, you are going to hide the sketch layer, and you are going to start coloring. How do I color, you ask? Well, I pull up the bucket tool, and I use target canvas. I put on anti-aliasing, and I expand by 1 pixel. This pretty much allows me to not have to go back and color in the white spots. It does not work as well if you use the transform tool because your lines become blurry, so I would recommend that if you're going to transform it, you retrace it or expand 2 or 3 pixels. Okay, now as you can see, I've fully colored in my lines and everything, and now I'm going to take another layer for the hair. I've also colored this in. You're going to want to press Protect Alpha. This will make it so that once you have that one layer colored in, if you click that button, nothing can go outside of what you have colored in. So next, I am going to add the stripes in his mane. I also do that with my pen fade in, fade out. I use different sizes based on the thickness I need. And next, we are going to merge down so that we have one singular color layer. Now we are going to add another layer and fill in the eye with a lighter color variation of the eye, but almost white. Next, we're going to add a clipping layer, and we're going to use the fill tool and, well, the shape tool, and we're going to make a circle on this new layer to be the eye. This is going to be the middle shade of the eye. And next, we're going to click Protect Alpha so nothing gets messed up. Now we're going to add the dark version, the darkest part, the light stripe, and then we're going to use the airbrush to even out the dark version, and we're going to add the pupil, the black part. Now we're going to take Protect Alpha off, and we're going to do the 2 eye shines. And next we're going to go and darken up a bit at the top and lighten it at the bottom to give it a nice thing. Now we're going to merge down again. So now we have one big layer. So we're going to make another clipping layer, and we're going to take the shape tool and select all around the image, and this will make the image look like this, solid blue. Okay, now what we're going to do with this is we're going to take the watercolor brush. Now this watercolor brush, you're going to have it selected the checkers. The checkers is like using the brush as an eraser while still maintaining its properties. So instead of just solid, it would be like if you were erasing with a watercolor, which that analogy makes no sense. But as I go, I'm going to show you, like, you progressively shade, while you progressively add light until you're satisfied. For the wings, you're going to want to put a little more detail in. And so if you look at this, it doesn't look that good. That's because we need to put it on multiply. And once we have it on multiply, you lighten it up till you get that nice soft light look. Okay, now as you can see on his neck, there are a lot of gunky lines. So we're going to take the blur tool and shade them out. And see how much prettier that looks. You do this at all areas that bother you, honestly. So then next you're going to take another layer, but this time you're going to unselect the checkerboard and select the color yellow. With the watercolor, you are going to outline all of the spots where light is going to hit the most. It's very minimal as well. So you're gonna turn it to add, and you put it lighter to the effect you want. Now next, we're going to go into background color and put the green for make transparent and click done. This will make it transparent. You're going to finally click save and return to gallery, and when you do, click the share button and press PNG transparent. This will give you your final image as shown here. Thank you for this wonderful tutorial. You can actually commission or request tutorials on my DA page. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Rocket Dog Roleplays, out.